History remembers heroes, but legends are often polished, hiding the truth beneath. Prince Aemon Targaryen, the Dragonknight, is remembered as the perfect knight, chivalrous, unmatched in battle, the sword of his age. Songs praise his courage and loyalty, but his greatest war was fought within, not on the battlefield. Aemon was defined by restraint, not just strength, a prince who chose service over a crown. The world saw a peerless warrior in white, but not the man beneath, burdened by a love he could never claim. He was called the Knight of Tears, seen weeping when his sister Naerys wed their brother Aegon. That moment revealed the sorrow beneath the legend. His story is a paradox. A prince with everything yet nothing. He gave up a crown for a cloak, defended a king he did not respect, and loved a queen he could not have. True honor for Aemon was upholding duty even at great personal cost. His tale is quieter than the violent sagas of his family, but it holds a powerful lesson. The most heroic battles are often unseen. This is the story of the Dragonknight, a man whose greatest victories were silent, and whose legacy endures not for glory, but for sacrifice. Aemon was born a Targaryen prince, raised in privilege alongside his siblings, Aegon and Naerys. He embodied discipline and martial skill, while Aegon was indulgent and reckless. Their differences shaped the fate of the realm. Aemon, noble and selfless. Aegon, shallow and self-serving. Naerys, gentle and pious, shared a deep bond with Aemon, finding solace in each other amid court chaos. Aegon saw Naerys as a duty, not a partner, making her life miserable. Aemon never sought the throne. He chose a path of service and honor. He recognized his family's flaws, especially in Aegon, who would become King Aegon IV, the unworthy. Aemon's decision to join the Kingsguard was not escape, but a way to serve with integrity. He would protect the crown even if he could not respect the man who wore it. This choice defined his life, a path of silent sacrifice. The tragedy of their family was set from the start, and Aemon's loyalty would be tested again and again. For Aemon, the Kingsguard was the ultimate calling, an order of 7 knights sworn to protect the king and royal family, forsaking all else. For a prince to join was rare, but for Aemon, it was the purest expression of his ideals. He traded titles for a white cloak, becoming Ser Aemon, brother of the Kingsguard. The vows were absolute: obey the king, shield the innocent, stand against injustice. For Aemon, these were not mere words, they were his creed. His discipline and skill became legendary. He trained relentlessly, his Valyrian steel sword, Dark Sister, a symbol of his dedication. In a court of corruption under Aegon IV, Aemon's white armor was a stark contrast, a living reminder of true knighthood. He was the king's shield but also the kingdom's conscience. His presence was a silent judgment on the king he served. Life in the Kingsguard was demanding, but Aemon embraced it fully. He understood the white cloak was a promise to the realm. As Aegon's reign decayed, Aemon's honor shone brighter. He stood as a pillar of integrity in a world losing its way. The tension between duty and conscience would define his days, and his unbreakable vows would become both his strength and his burden. Aemon's legend was forged in true danger, not just tournaments. During a visit to Sunspear, King Aegon's arrogance insulted the Dornish, leading to his capture and a pit of vipers. While panic erupted, Aemon acted without hesitation, cloak billowing. He leapt into the pit, facing the deadly snakes alone. With speed and precision, he slew the vipers, shielding Aegon with his own body, suffering bites but never faltering. He lifted his brother from the pit, saving both the king and the realm from war. From that day he was called the Dragonknight, a name earned in blood and bravery. The rescue defined the brothers Aegon, the cause of chaos; Aemon, the one who restored order. Fame followed, but for Aemon, it was simply duty. He saved the king, but could not save the man. His oath demanded sacrifice, no matter the cost. The realm saw a hero. Aemon saw only the weight of his vows, and the legend of the Dragonknight grew. Aemon's deepest pain was not from battle, but from his silent love for Queen Naerys. Forced to marry Aegon, Naerys suffered under his cruelty, finding comfort only with Aemon. Their bond was profound, kindred spirits trapped by duty. As her Kingsguard, Aemon was always near, witnessing her suffering, but powerless to intervene. Rumors spread that Naerys' son Daeron was Aemon's, not Aegon's. The king encouraged these whispers, wounding both his wife and brother, yet Aemon never broke his vows. His conduct was flawless, his loyalty absolute. He loved Naerys, but his love was expressed through protection, not passion. He defended her honor with unwavering presence, not words. The court's malice could not shake his resolve. He suffered in silence, his heart breaking, but never betrayed his oath. His love was a hidden flame, sustaining him, yet consuming him. In the shadows of the court, Aemon's greatest battle was for the woman he could never have. Rumors about Naerys and Aemon refused to die. Fueled by Sir Morgil Hastwick's public accusation of adultery and treason, King Aegon let the charge stand, forcing a trial by combat of 7, a rare, sacred tradition. Aemon stepped forward, risking his life, and 6 others to defend the Queen's honor. The battle was brutal. The Kingsguard stood with Aemon, fighting for truth in a corrupt court. Aemon fought with unmatched fury, cutting down Sir Morgil and proving Naerys' innocence. Though victorious, Aemon was gravely wounded. The gods had judged, but the rumors lingered, casting a shadow over the royal family. Aemon's loyalty was unbroken, but the ordeal left scars. He had to defend a truth that should have been obvious. The rot in Aegon's court was exposed, isolating the Dragon Knight further. His honor survived, but at great personal cost. The victory was bittersweet, justice won, but peace elusive. And Aemon's silent suffering deepened. Aemon's death was as tragic as his life, defending the brother he'd always protected. 2 knights from House Targaryen, seeking vengeance, attacked King Aegon. Aemon stepped between them and the king, true to his oath. Accounts differ, some say he died fighting. Others whisper he was poisoned, perhaps by mistake, perhaps by Aegon's design. The truth is lost, but the result was the same. The greatest knight of his age was gone. He died in service to a king unworthy of his loyalty. The realm mourned. Queen Naerys died of grief soon after. With Aemon gone, Aegon's court lost its last moral compass. The king's reign spiraled into further corruption, culminating in the disastrous legitimization of his bastards. This act sowed the seeds for the Blackfire rebellions, a century of war. Had Aemon lived, perhaps disaster could have been averted. His death was not just personal tragedy, but a disaster for the realm. The silent heart of Westeros had stopped beating. Aemon the Dragonknight's legacy is not conquest, but quiet greatness. He never ruled, never fathered heirs, but became the standard for all knights. In a world of ambition and greed, Aemon chose restraint, duty, and honor. He denied himself everything: title, love, even happiness for the sake of others. His strength was in sacrifice, not in what he claimed. By defending Daemon's legitimacy, he helped secure a better future, if only briefly. Aemon's life was a battle against chaos unleashed by his brother. He was a pillar of stability, a silent guardian to the end. Was his greatest love for Naerys, or for his unbreakable code? Perhaps they were one and the same. Love expressed through duty. His story asks us, what is true honor, and what is true love? The Dragon Knight's answer endures, in sacrifice and in silence.